All right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Wednesday. TJ here for your 12 p.m. Express Abs class. Just a reminder that this class is 15 minutes long. So for today, you'll just need a mat. And for today is going to be a lot of pillar bridges and side bridges and all sorts of fun stuff. So before we get started, let's just kind of do a really quick stretch. Child's pose, sitting back onto our heels, again, facing down, and your hands are in front. You don't necessarily have to have your hands out in front of you. You could always just kind of, stack your forearms on top of each other and just kind of sit your head down on your wrist, but just stretching out your low back. And now we're going to come up onto all fours. So hands directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. Shoulder width apart. Again, still stretching, but just doing a cat stretch. And then the cow. And then cat. Again, bringing some movement into our back, our spine. Especially if we feel like we've been sitting in a chair and we feel like our back is kind of locked up on us. I can definitely vouch for that one. Give me a couple more. Really feeling that stretch as you arch your back one last time. And awesome. All right, so before we get started, we're now going to lie onto our stomach, and we're either going to go into Sphinx, so being on your elbows, or pushing through your hands and going Cobra, and just feeling that stretch through your core, through the front. Keeping those shoulders down. Nice job. All right. So like I said, lots of pillar bridges or lots of plank type exercises. So we're going to start off easy. We'll build up into it. So we're going to go side bridge or side plank, bottom leg bent, and then the other leg on top. You can just hold it like so, which is going to be easy. Otherwise, you could stack your feet, which will be harder. All right, ready? Up. So just no movement at all. We're just holding this very static position where we're not going anywhere. So again, modified, where that bottom leg is bent, keeping the body straight. So from shoulder, hip to, well, in this case, knee. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. We're going to turn it over. So same modified position. And again, keeping that elbow that you're resting on. Again, directly underneath that left shoulder if you're on your left side. All right, up. So again, shoulder, hip to knee, straight across. Again, just sticking with the modified, we'll make it a little more challenging as we get through it, but at least you have options. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're going to go into regular pillar bridge or regular plank. Same exercise, just whatever you know it as. All right, so regular or modified, you could be on your knees, and again, your elbows are going to be directly underneath your shoulders, otherwise up onto your toes. Ready? Go. So really keeping that belly button drawn in towards your spine, whether you're on your knees or your toes. Keeping that head in a good neutral position and that we haven't let it drop down. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. I'm going to have you flip it over onto your back. And we're going to do a bridge. So this is the only non-bridge, well, plank sort of activity that we're doing. So glute bridge for our low back, heels close to your butt, and then feet together, knees together if you want it to be more challenging. Moving the hip up and down, squeezing through your glutes so you feel it through the low back. Ready? Go. So after this exercise, we're going to go back through those side bridges and regular bridges, or side planks and regular planks. But we're going to make it a little more interesting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so we're going to flip it back onto our side, or turn over onto our side. All right, so we're going to go feet stacked. Otherwise, you still have that option of modified. And we're going to do a hip drop. So this time there is movement in that exercise. Ready? Go. So hip comes up and down. And again, you could do this in a modified position if you need to do that modified position. That's why we give options. Nice job, keep it up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Flip it over. So opposite side, whichever side you were on. So I'm going to be on my right, but you may be on your left. Ready? 3, 2, go. So either modified with that hip drop, where that hip is just moving up and down. Otherwise, stack your feet. Nice job, everyone. Again, being aware of our form. So again, from chest, hip, to either the knee or the feet, that body is straight. When you're here, and that body is up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So we're going to go into pillar bridge or plank. Totally up to you. Again, I use them synonymously just because some people know it as one versus the other. All right, so again, modified on the knees, keep the body straight. Otherwise, on the toes, we are now going to go shoulder tap or elbow or the hand, whichever one you feel is the easiest. Ready, set, go. So again, hand or elbow or shoulder, or you can just kind of make your way down and make your way up. Totally up to you. There is a greater distance when you have to take that hand to touch your shoulder versus touching the other hand on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, turn it over. We're going to go back to the bridge. So lying on our back with our heels close to our backside, feet together, knees together, moving that hip up and down. Ready, go. Great job, everyone. Come on. push, moving that hip up and down, squeezing through the glutes, feeling it through your low back. Your low back and your glutes are also part of your core. So we want to make sure everything is strong and conditioned so we don't have low back pain or any other pain. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. So we're going to turn it over. We'll see where we get with this round here before we determine if there's another. All right, so for the next one, so again, modified or feet stacked, but this time with your free hand, you're going to reach under you, so this hole that we have underneath us, and then extend up, and then down and up, all right? So modified or regular. Ready? Go. Again, maintaining, again, from shoulder, hip to knee or shoulder, hip to heel, keeping that body straight, making sure that the hip does not fall down towards the floor. Nice job. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now flip it over. So we're going to go other side. So again, modified, feet stacked. Totally up to you. We're ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, threading the needle, as sometimes you'll hear it. So it's that free hand is the thread, and then that opening underneath your body is the eye of the needle or the hole in the needle. Nice job, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so before we move into this last and final plank or pillar bridge, I just want you to go into child's pose for me really quick. This one will be the most challenging. All right, so with this last and final bridge, I'm going to slightly turn my mat your way. So either modified or on your toes, but we're going to go down to our elbows, up onto our hands, down onto our elbows, up onto our hands. Now you can do this in an elevated fashion if you had a counter or a desktop, just to let you know. That would make it a lot easier. Ready? Go. So up, up, down, down. And it's all about holding that belly button towards your spine and keeping that body straight as you move up and down from your hands to your elbows, back onto your hands. This is the last one that we are doing. We will do a bridge for our back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Sit back onto those heels. Child's pose one last time. That one was intense. I wouldn't lie to you. All right, so let's do one last bridge and we will get going. All right, so on our back, heels close to our butt. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, feet together, knees together, squeezing through those hips or through the glutes or your backside. Great job. Finish strong. We'll do a couple of stretches before we leave. Making sure we're pushing equally through our feet, raising both sides of that pelvis off the floor. So making sure that we don't feel like there's like a weird shift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, stay on to your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Just feeling that stretch through your low back. Nice job. With your legs bent, but your feet flat on the ground, just taking your knees, letting them fall, either about halfway, or if you can get it to almost touch the ground, but it's just all about feeling that stretch through the obliques or those muscles on the side of our stomach. We're gonna pull those knees back in, and other side, one last time. Excellent, pull it back in. All right, so I know we're just slightly over on time. So for tomorrow, there is small group strength in the fitness center, stretch break at noon, which is virtual, and then total body conditioning, which is in person. All right, and that's at 12:30. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.